Hello, friends. Thank you for being here today.
Hola, bienvenidos.
Hola, bienvenidos.
Hello, friends. Thank you for being here today.
Hola, bienvenidos.
Hola, bienvenidos.
Hi, welcome to the new school year. Welcome back, everyone. I hope that you had a wonderful summer. Hi, SECA. Welcome back.
Welcome back, students. It is great to see you.
Welcome back. Hi, great to see you.
Hey there. It's so great to see you.
Good morning, students. Welcome to the 1980s themed Welcome Back Assembly. I am Mr. Galt, your MC for today's funness. Hope you enjoyed those teachers' faces. Welcome you back, and we have a ton more of where that comes from. However, let's start with the fun. If you notice below, there is a Google form for you to enter your name to win some super prizes. We will be doing door drawings during the assembly today, and some of you guys are going to win some tasty treats, so make sure you fill out that form so you're entered in to win. Also, I want to remind you that this chat pod will be coming in and out of the assembly today. So, like most school assemblies, we expect you to be cool. There is no need for bad vibes in the chat pod today, so keep it cool. All right, speaking of someone who never puts off a bad vibe, let's go to our dear principal, Mrs. Alicia Hughes, for her welcome back to school message.
Hi, SCCA students, Miss Hughes here. I am so excited to start this school year. In fact, I am so excited to start this school year that I returned to my high school years. I started high school, y'all. I'm going to say it. You're going to think I'm old, but I started high school in 1988. Hence the very colorful, always neon, usually strange material clothing. I just had to go back. I had to take a moment and think, gosh, what was it like when I was in high school all those many, many years ago? So here I am, dressed as if I was starting school today with y'all. Now, I know that high school can be overwhelming. You've got all these things you have to do, all these courses you have to pass to earn that high school diploma. Some courses you might not love, but they're required. Some might not be your greatest strength. For example, maybe you don't enjoy reading, or maybe you can't stand science, the thought of like learning about animals and all those things. Whatever it may be, there are going to be things that challenge you, that aren't easy. And let me give you this golden piece of advice. When things get tough, I need y'all to reach out to your teachers. They love what they're teaching. They love, if they are teaching math, they love math. If they are teaching science, they love science. Computers, love it. Whatever they are teaching, that is their passion. And so who better to turn to when you have questions or difficulties than the experts, than those that know it frontwards and backwards and are excited to share their knowledge with you. So I need you to make me that promise, because it will only help you find success. And maybe you don't want to call them on the phone, so send them a text or a webmail. However you need to get them to give you that assistance, please do so. That is the biggest piece of advice that I can give you. Calling and contacting your teachers. There will be challenges. And I never like to start on the negative, but I want to be honest with you. There will be things that just get tough. And sometimes the things that get tough might not necessarily be the material, but could be what you're going through at home. And in that case, I will say it again. Reach out to our staff members. If there is a hardship in your life that is causing you grief, we have an amazing team of counselors who want only to help you. But we also have staff members that will be sympathetic to your situation and will do what they can to help ease it on our end. So I say it one more time. Reach out to our staff. They want to hear from you. They want to connect with you. They want to build relationships to help you be the best you that you can be. So that is my golden piece of advice. I wish I'd done more of that in my own high school. It might have saved me a few low grades if I'd actually, and of course we didn't have virtual school in the 80s, but if I'd actually raised my hand when I had questions or got with my teacher after class to help me understand the material, it would have saved me a lot of hardship. So calling back on my memories and what I learned, that is my one golden piece of advice. Another more frivolous and more fun piece of advice is that this year we are hoping to implement a lot more of the virtual fun. And so every Thursday we have time blocked at 2 p.m. for what we're calling high school hangouts. And we might not have something every Thursday at 2, but that is our hope, to have some sort of possibility for you to engage with others. And it might be an award ceremony, or it might just be a virtual game. It might be a hangout where literally you can just go in and talk to other students. So look out for those invitations to appear on your planner, and please consider attending. We would love for y'all to have a high school experience in which you are building relationships with your peers. And what better way to do it than to attend these virtual sessions? So I gave you some of the serious and I gave you some of the fun. And that's the best way to have that perfect balance. So I know this year is going to be fabulous. I cannot wait to get it started. And we've got some great things today. So stay tuned, and I hope to chat with you real soon. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you there, Mrs. Hughes. Lots of good information, but the one thing I'm super excited about that you talked about was the staying engaged. We teachers know that just signing on and doing the lessons in person is a lot, but we really want you guys to stay engaged in all the fun and community building activities and get-togethers we have as a school. Let this assembly be the first of many things you do this year. We're going to have a fall talent fest. We're going to have a winter arts festival. We'll have those game days that Mrs. Hughes was talking about. We got prom, awards day, so much more. So be looking for that. Also, your teachers have signed up for many of the social media outlets to meet you guys where you are. So I know I got a lot to go over today, but be looking for a webmail and planner updates from me about those engagement opportunities. But right now, let's take the opportunity to hear from our teachers. So I'm going to turn it over to some of our teachers. And right after this, we will do our first door prize. So take it away, teachers.
We are very much looking forward to an amazing year with you.
Amazing year with you, to an amazing school year with you.
Thank you for choosing our school.
Our goal is to inspire you, support you, and lift you up, not only as a student,
But as a citizen, lifelong learner, and leader.
We are ready. We are excited. We care.
We are ready. We are excited. We care. You are important to us and so special, and we want to ensure that you learn and thrive in our online environment.
Please know that we want to hear from you, talk with you, and support you.
Don't be afraid to reach out to us at any time. You can call, text, webmail, or schedule a time to meet in the live lesson room.
You can call, you can text, webmail, or schedule a time to meet in the live lesson room.
You can call, text, webmail, or schedule a time to meet in the live lesson room.
Just know that this is going to be a great school year.
Be a great school year. Great school year.
We are here for you and we love you.
All right, guys. Wow, so many great people here today in our YouTube. So glad that the most we've ever had come to an assembly. So awesome there. We're going to do our first door prize of a student. So if you haven't entered, we're going to do some more door prizes at the end. So go ahead and enter now. But let's go ahead and get that first student winner. And it is going to be so many names in here. Does the wheel even spin? It is Aiden Devine. Good job, Aiden. All right, well, let's go right now and let's hear from our vice principals before we come back and do two more drawings. All righty, let's get back to our 80s themed welcome back assembly. Up next, we have Miss Carter, our new vice principal, and she's going to talk a little bit about herself and some of the things you need to know to be successful this year. So take it away, Miss Carter.
Welcome back to school, SCCA students. I'm Mrs. Carter, and I am so excited to see you today. I know this is going to be our best school year yet. Today, I like to share some very important tips for success to get us started this year. First, it's very important that you log into Connexus on a daily basis using your student username and password. From the home screen, you can complete your student orientation and other important tasks. Second, access your courses from the My Courses link and stay on top of your lessons daily. You can check for your daily course progression and your grades as well as your overall score. Third, stay in contact with your teachers and expect them to stay in contact with you. You can send a webmail to your teachers by clicking on your teacher's name. Click on the blue eye icon to view your teacher's profile. Reach out to your teachers via telephone, text message, or webmail. Many teachers have a You Can Book Me account posted on their message boards. Use these links to book appointments. Fourth, check your planners daily for invites and course information. Planners are what drive your academic work and serve as the primary means for communication for general course information, such as newsletters, recordings, and live lesson sessions. Your lessons will continue to appear in bold until they are completed. Fifth, please be sure that you stay on track with your lessons on a daily basis and that you take your time. Students must complete 30 hours of coursework per week. So that amounts to 30 lessons on a weekly basis. Each lesson takes approximately 1 hour to complete. All lessons for the week are expected to be completed by 11:59 p.m. on Saturday. A green U-turn icon means that lessons have been skipped by your teachers. Be sure that you click on the check mark when you are finished with the lesson.
Good points there, Mrs. Carter. Okay. Up next, we have Miss Dean, who is going to talk about some other ways to be successful. She's our other vice principal. So I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Dean. And when we come back, we'll have our last two raffle winners. So take it away.
Good morning, SCCA. Welcome back to school. I hope y'all had a wonderful, fantastic summer, and I'm so excited to have you back here with us. I am Mrs. Dean. I am one of the assistant principals, and you can see a little bit about me. I really love my family, my Clemson Tigers. I love reading. I've got some favorite books and some favorite musical artists, and it's about time for Scuppernong and Muscadine season, so I love our native grapes here in South Carolina. But welcome, and we're so glad to have you. Number 6 is webmail. Webmail is very important. You need to check it daily, stay organized. There's a little envelope icon at the top of your page. It'll have a number of how many webmails you have. This is going to be the primary form of communication between you and your teachers, especially when it comes to welcome information and when it comes to individualized communication. So if you get a webmail from a teacher, it's going to be very important. So please check it. Also, you can create folders so you can organize your webmail and go back and find things if you need to for certain classes. That is very, very important to do. The next thing, you need to get familiar with message boards. We have a message board central, but teachers have their own message boards. They include their contact information on these message boards, along with study guides, test information, instructional videos, extra credit, and portfolio information as well. So please, please, please spend some time getting to know those message boards. And then bookmark those. I recommend bookmarking any of your core content courses, those message boards, so you can go to them quickly while you're working on courses. The next, number 8, is Adobe Connect. Be sure you have it installed and ready to go. This is how we do our live lessons. So if it's a whole group lesson or an individual or a targeted, or you just need to meet one-on-one with your teacher, you need to make sure Adobe Connect is installed and ready to go. This is one of our main platforms we use for live lessons. Try to test it out before you get started. You can always click on a teacher's live lesson room and just see if it works, see how to get in. And it doesn't work well with Chromebooks, so you may need to use the web-based version if you have a Chromebook, and that will solve that issue for you. Number 9 is the honor code. We want you to sign it and live by it. We have an honor code at South Carolina Connections Academy, and we want to make sure this should show up as something you do on your to-do list, but your teachers will also be asking you to sign the honor code when you meet with them. We want our students to have pride in what they're learning and integrity in their work. So if you are struggling, we don't want you to go in and find answers somewhere else where you're not really learning. We want you to go and ask your teacher for help. And that's the importance of our honor code. And then finally, number 10, on your first day, get organized and get ready. Okay, the first day be sure you can log in, be sure you have your welcome call. You've had your welcome call from your homeroom teacher, and get to know your teachers with the message boards and the check-in live lessons that we're going to have. Your first lessons are going to start on day 2. So day 1 is to get organized, to meet your teachers, to build those relationships, and to make sure you're ready to go. And if you do have any questions or have any trouble with your computer, call tech support if you need help. And their number is 1-800-382-6010. Thanks, y'all. Have a great day.
All right, guys. Sorry, I had my mic off there. I put in all the right names that have been put in later on. I think about 400 more names. Like I said, excellent turnout today for this Welcome Back Assembly 80s style. Please keep coming to these assemblies and all these great things that we're offering you this year. You'll find out more about that engagement coming up soon. But right now, let's do what you guys want, which is pick a winner. We're going to pick 2 winners this time around. Who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have? All right, Jamari, good job there. All right, Jamari Hunt, and let's do one more. And the winner is going to be our last winner for today. And thank you guys so much for showing up today. Our last winner is... Congratulations, Rashad Sharp. All right, so once again, we will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for coming today, and have a great first day. Your teachers want to meet you. We'll see you in our live lessons room later on this afternoon, and have a great one.